variables, string, set string. Okay, we're going to set this string to here, and we're going to make that the value. So let's walk through it. Increment the score by 1. Turn that number, whatever the resulting number is, into a string. Take this string, add 5 characters to the left. Actually, it should pad up to 5. I actually might want to make this 6. I'll put that string. What string is that? Kick it to here. Change the property. All right. Save. All right. What do you guys got planned for the rest of the day? Some Diablo 3?
I'm actually working, finishing up a project for a big YouTuber, The Game Theorist. You should check out his channel.
Oh, yeah. I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I can send it through here, actually.
Okay. All right. This works exactly how I wanted it to work. Pick, 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 click, 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 click. Hold on. Where's the... All right. Yeah, I'll definitely come check this out.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, we can pop. Into confetti. Hey, do you watch John Oliver?
No. I haven't. Well, I mean, I saw the first few of them. I just didn't watch all of them. I'm a big Jon Stewart fan now.
So he and John Oliver did a civil seizure or civil forfeiture episode. And
yeah.
That thing that I'm quoting into confetti is he got a bunch of Law and Order actors, like New York cop actors, to come in and do a thing where they're interrogating this pile of cash, right? Like a wad of cash. And then, so Jeff Goldblum is one of them, right? Because he took over Criminal Intent at some point. And he's like, and turn you into confetti when he's interrogating it, So in that way that Jeff Goldblum does, right? Okay.
I love Jeff Goldblum.
I'm just doing this so that we can see the link. Hey, you know what? I didn't even check to see if anybody's in the chat room. Hey, Josh. Hi. Josh is our man. I do this show for Josh. I really do. Okay, so just to get back to where we were. Everything worked. So this is going to pad the string on the left side to make it 6 characters. Okay? If let's say this integer comes in at 2 digits, it will only pad 4 zeros. If it comes in at 3 digits, it will only pad 3 zeros, right? So it's trying to keep that string length, okay? So now let's test that out, and we're going to go through the door 10 times, because what that will do will change our score from 1 digit to 2 digits, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got a working score, man.
7, 8, 9, 10, and it didn't screw up our look, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put one failsafe in since well, actually, what we need to do is now we actually basically have we have a score integer variable, right? So we can do stuff that checks the score, like when the score is this big, or when the score is that, or something like that. So when the score equals 10, do something, right? When the score equals 100, do something. So now variables are probably the most powerful thing that you can work into your brain logic of how to affect things in your games, right? When you start to understand that the magic of your scripts is basically manipulating these numbers, and or text, a whole world of possibilities opens up, because there's 100 million ways to skin a cat, right? Mm-hmm. So you can define something, which means that you can change that definition which means that you have control over everything in the world. Okay, so let's look at our thing. So, coin. I made a coin. So, coin equals increment score. Actually, there's multiple things. Actually, this is not increment score. It's actually increment token, because the one thing that's in there is what we've got now is passing through a door equals score score plus 1. So we're going to end up with like a dictionary of random words that I've made up during broadcast and typos. Scrope.
Good.
Scrope. It's the scoring scope. It's the
Thought
scrope.
leader.
Say what?
You're a thought leader.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to start making T-shirts. It's just like scrope. Okay. So what's next on our thing? Now, what we need to actually do is figure out how we're going to do a coin score, right? And let's do this. Let's take this one. Let's duplicate it. Turn this.
I'm gonna have to take off in like 10 minutes.
Yep, that's fine because
Sorry.
let's see. Tokens. God damn it. Hold on. Delete this. We're going to duplicate this whole thing. Let's duplicate it. We'll turn this one into text tokens. Right? Change this. Tokens. Okay, and then we're going to set our tokens up on the top right of our screen. We'll call it 0, 0 for now. How far away do we do this one? 60 and minus 30. Let's actually do minus 30. We're going the same direction. And then this one's going to be minus 60. Is that enough? No, because we have to allow room for more score, right? So let's call it another 100. Right, there we go.
162.
About, right? We could go. There are ways to measure all this, but I'm just going to eyeball it for now. Also, you can change the pivot to be on the corner or the side of this thing. So what we could do, I'll cover that later when we do like GUI stuff, right? Let's just skip through this. So now we have tokens. It works. The padding for this, actually, let's call this 0. Score number. Okay, so we have our token number that we can fiddle with. You know what? I want to add a little bit of space between this token number. This tokens. Let's move this over a little bit more. Let's call this 58. And look at this. Oh,
You can just hit that one in the direction. You don't have to get on that straight up. So you can look at it and stuff.
old. Listen to the Diablo 3 tutelage.
Yeah. It's nice to have that quick equip on the directional pad, so you don't even have to. That's so cool.
Totally.
I don't really like the story, but they really kicked ass on the gameplay of that game.
Mm, 24, 26, 28. Okay, that's close enough for disco. We'll just go with that. Let's save this. I hit Command S, by the way, because I want to make sure I don't lose anything. So now, what we want to do, we need to figure out whether or not the player got a coin, Satan's face or whatever. But I don't want to do that here in scoring, because scoring is an abstract that's just out in the world and it's keeping track of things, right? So essentially what I want to do is I'm going to set that up on signals. We're going to do that on the doors where that logic is, and just send a signal. If it's a coin, send this signal, right? If it's a Satan head, send this signal, and if it's nothing, send this signal, right? Because this is going to happen no matter what, is your door increment is going to happen, right? But let's go ahead and set this up. 2, 3, right? And we'll set our messages to be what we want them to be. What? Let's just call it result logic, right? So basically, actually, let's do this. Reward tracking logic. Okay. And if we got actually, it's the same logic as we got up here. Alright, this is extraneous. I don't need this. Let's set up some new signals. So this is door. I'm going to wipe that. Make a new one. Variable. String. Got coin. Okay. Got coin. Honey, where are my pants? Okay. Hey, did you see Big Hero 6? I just saw that the other day.
No, I want to. I was just talking about that the other day. Is it good?
It's cute. It's really cute. If you like Disney movies and, like...
I do.
That it's got that, cuteness, and it's a sort of superhero-ish. It's kind of an origin tale, but,
It's a Japanese manga, I think, originally.
Yeah. And they live in the city of San Francisco.
Huh. Really?
Yeah, so it looks like San Francisco, but there's a lot of Japanese influence.
Interesting.
Okay, door clicked, got Satan, got nothing. Got nothing. Okay. Mental note that I spelled it N-U-T-H-I-N. Okay, so that when I go to type got nothing later, and I mess myself up, that's what that is. Okay, so I've got 3 signals ready to go, right? Let's do, I'm going to shift click to select all 3, copy, right? And then instead of pasting, I'm going to save this. And then we're going to open up the door graph, okay? And in the door graph, even if these variables don't work when I paste it because I changed graphs or whatever, I at least have the text here so that I will be able to copy and paste the text into new string variables, right? So let's drop this over here. All right? So I took these variables from one side and I put them on the other. Okay. So now we can simplify this a little bit, right? We've got the, let me put these out of the way. Into confetti. Okay, so we're sending a signal when doors clicked, right? That's going to increment our regular score. But now we're going to get the children by name, access the list, nothing, unreward. I got a little cute there. Spawn that prefab. So where is it that we determine what we get? We get a determination here of what we made, right? So game object has tag. Oh, actually, I set tags on everything. I did that way. I don't like that because since one of them is spawning nothing, I can't put a spawn on nothing. I could technically spawn a game object that has nothing on it and put a tag on it, but let's not do that.